Hey everyone, how's it going? Beep Beep and I are doing good. There he is. How's everyone doing? I think I told you guys yesterday that I got a puppy. His name is Baba. Yeah, and he has real separation anxiety. It's pretty yeah, like at night, in order to make sure that he doesn't cry, what you have to do is that you have to put your hands on his head and just like kind of pet him the entire night. That's the only way to stop him from crying. Oh, unlike this little guy who's super independent, aren't you, Beep Beep? Hey Luke, hey Kalista. Ah, daylight savings. Yep, 1 hour early. When I was living back in China, when I first came here, the idea of daylight savings was so weird to me. It was just like you take an hour away, like you save an hour and then you take an hour away. Okay. But yeah, now I got used to it. Got pretty used to it. It's always like when winter comes and then daylight saving kicks in, it feels so good because you get an extra hour. And then the hour is stolen away from you in March. Sebi, how's it going? Another day, another grind. Time to cry a bit and be productive, maybe. That's exactly my sense of humor. What was that? What was that saying? That there was another day, another grind. I was like, another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. It was from The Simpsons, I think it was. I don't remember, but yeah, another day, another grind. Chunky Toad, how you doing? What are you guys working on today? What productive activity are you gonna do today? For me, I think what am I gonna do today? Ooh, I'm torn between doing finishing up the sequel stuff because I'm so close to being done. Like this has been dragging on for months and months. I'm so close to being done with writing the sequel course. So I think I might just do that. I was debating between that and then doing engineering's course a bit more today. But you know what? I'm gonna knock that out. I'm gonna do a sequel. I'm gonna finish the sequel stuff today. I have 5 more questions to go. Pretty much just like testing out questions at this point, and just creating the dummy data sets to make sure that they catch all the edge cases. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today. Not right, Beep Beep. Good boy. Beep Beep also doesn't like the dog. He's like, he just hides the whole day. He doesn't like the dog. The puppy is the puppy. I think he doesn't like the puppy because he likes other dogs, but he doesn't like this puppy because it's too stinky. It keeps pooping. It keeps pooping itself. It's a bit stinky. Oh, you don't like your little brother, do you? No. Now I have 3 pets. Isn't that crazy? 3 pets. I have 3 of you guys. Hey, Duckmeat, how's it going? Really glad that you made it. You're about to sleep, but I will watch when I wake up. I hope your sequel course goes on. Good luck on yours and everyone's stuff today. Good night. Oh, that's really nice of you to drop by. Really appreciate it. You know what? You hold me accountable. I say that I'm gonna go and finish off. I mean, it's not really accountable because I'm already here and I can't not work. But my goal today is to finish off the entire sequel course. And finish all the questions for that. Let's see if I make it. Good night. All right, should we get started soon? Let me go get my iPad. Not really iPad, tablet. Luke, dogs seems like they would be a challenge, but they're good for exercise since you have to walk them. That's very true. Yeah, that's one of the thing I was thinking. It's not one of the reasons why I got him, but like one of the things I was thinking is if I get a dog, I probably will be a lot more what is it called? I can't even talk today. A lot less lazy because then I'll be going on like walks and runs with him. I really want him to be able to. I want to be able to bike with him soon in the morning, so that'll be really nice. Yeah, they are much more needier than Beep Beep, but they're also able to go outside and play. Semi Samuel, humbling myself to do a tic-tac-toe project on Python. After that, my college assignments and, if possible, GRE verbal prep. Oh, okay. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Wow. Wow. And it's like 6:06 already? Okay. Keep me updated throughout our session. See how much you get done in the Pomodoro. I'm rooting for you. You got this. All right, let's get started. We're done. First Pomodoro. Break time. Enrique, how's it going? Beep beep. Can you guys hear him squealing? Yes, we're doing SQL today. Yeah, Nick, if you're going to a data science job, you will probably be a lot of A/B testing and a lot of SQL, in tech at least. Lloyd, how's it going? Meep, have you used TensorFlow before? Have you meep? No, I don't think so. Hey Naveen, Gairam, Rishraj. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Naveen, what topic? And you can download big data sets from internet. Yeah, I am creating my own course for SQL, so I'm making the data sets so that they fit all the edge cases. Yeah. That is why I'm sitting here making data sets. Luke, you haven't heard him squealing? Yeah, maybe I should put like a GoPro on him and a mic on him. He's just like if you say it was I'll see if I can get him to do it. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Okay, he doesn't want to. Sometimes if you say beep beep, he goes like beep beep back to you. Beep beep. No, don't want to talk today. It's okay. But yeah, if you go like beep beep, he goes like beep beep. It's really cute. Good morning, Ibrahim. You finally made it. Congrats, you finished your semester. How was your verbal exam that you were talking about? I assume that was for the semester as well. Bellany, you wanted to study, but after 1 minute, I'm going to sleep. Well, sleep is good for you too. You can always rewind and study. You can always rewind and study. Savvy, mic for beep beep. Oh no, I hate you. Naveen, yeah, you tried to, but something's always left, so I said trash it. Well, I can't really do that because my data sets are unique. Like the questions that I'm creating are real interview questions. So I'm not really actually creating the questions, but like the questions are all real interview questions, and I'm doing 10 different interviews. So I don't think you can really get that kind of data set because a lot of the stuff is like specific to tech companies or like just companies in general. So that's why I'm creating my own data set. I want to make the interviews like as close to the real thing as possible. Luke, I'll probably be able to get my puppy to talk in command at some point. Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it just something popped up. But yeah, I think so. He talks a lot. He's very talkative now. I can't really tell if he's trying to talk or if he's just crying though. So we'll have to figure that out. But he talks to Beep Beep. When Beep Beep is there, he barks at him, which makes him very scared. But we'll see. I'll see if I can train him to not do that and just talk when I tell him to. That's a good thing about dogs. They are much more trainable than cats. Text? What kind of text? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your username. Um, I'm sorry. U Doa QV? What text? Yampeng? No, I'm not in Philly right now. No, not anymore. I haven't been in Philly for about a year and a half now since I graduated. Lloyd, one thing I hate about my job is reporting. Writing Dao, oh, day of week, I assume every single test I did and explaining why it takes me too long. What, Lloyd, what's your job? Is it data science? I assume because you're talking about TensorFlow. The reporting that you do, shouldn't it just be mostly in dashboards and you just gotta like write up some stuff depending on whatever the dashboards say? Or do you have to literally go and do a report every single, what, like week, month? Yeah, that sounds very labor intensive. Ibrahim, it was good. My term in the oral exam was late in the afternoon. Both the professor and I were tired, so we ended up talking about camping and fish instead, and very little about the course. Good, good. I'm glad. Um, the oral exam, what is an oral exam? I've never done one before. Is it just like when they ask you questions and you just have to respond orally, or is it like a language exam? Yeah, I think it's probably like a language exam, right? So I'm thinking like, how do you do an oral exam for other subjects? That's really cool though. You just talked about camping and fish. Ah, good old days when we can go camping. I used to go a lot as well. Nostalgia right here. Um, oh, your turn. Yampeng, maybe. Is Google part of FAANG? Yes, it is. Is that where at work? Well, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting it right. I can't tell you. But really though, I'm actually really impressed by how much effort people go into to figure out where I work. Where I work now, literally people just like message me, and then go like, I looked you up. Is this you? And I'm like, yeah, it is me. So I guess I'm flattered. It's not the best kept secret. Lloyd, you have to do a report each month. Oh, that's pretty tedious. That is pretty tedious. And you don't have a dash, right? Like you literally have to go write a report. Oh man. Okay, no, I don't think I would like I think that would drive me nuts. Yeah, you have my sympathy here. Especially if I feel like especially if you're presenting to like non-data science people and you're doing a report, then it has to be like, you have to like do all the background and the context and make the graphs pretty and whatnot. Yeah. My sympathy for you. Um, Mohammed, how's it going? Selma, what's the most tedious thing about your work slash code wise too? Great question. What's the most tedious thing? Uh, what's the most tedious thing? I think what I'm working on right now is pretty tedious, like writing pipelines for stuff. That's pretty tedious. What else? Oh, also like when experiments and things don't do very well, like something goes wrong, like debugging is also pretty tedious. Like if there's something wrong about what happened and you have to figure out what caused it, and you have to like dig through all the infrastructure to figure it out. That's pretty tedious as well. What about everything else? I think everything else is pretty fun. It's pretty fresh. I like to stick to doing like I prefer doing a lot of analyses as opposed to like other kinds of work. So that's usually pretty fun for me. So I just go in and have a hypothesis or whatever and try to figure out what's happening or like building a model. That's not tedious for me. But yeah, I don't really like doing dashboards and like pipelines for um more like I guess it's more like data engineering parts of my role. I don't really enjoy it as much. Yep. Um, Naveen, 10-minute questionnaire. Not sure what you're referring to. I don't know what you're referring to. What questionnaire? Gyang, review data science memes. I'm down for that. I'm down for data science memes. You guys you want to send me some data science memes and I'll review them. I can react to them. Beep Beep can react to them too. Um, all right, shall we get started again? Let's go. Yeah, Enrique, I agree. EDA is what I struggle with the most. It's like not super rewarding for me. Oh, and Ibrahim, he asked about the project you submitted earlier in the semester. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you guys just chatted and stuff, right? All right, let's get started. We're done. Second Pomodoro. I finished writing the question, like putting the tables in, and I had like around 15-20 minutes left. So I just started editing the video that goes along with editing a video for the course, like the actual course itself. What about you guys? How's your study session? Beep beep. Good boy. You're a good boy. Hey everyone that just joined. Daniel, it is pretty tedious. Creating tables is a very tedious activity, but alas, someone has to do it, and that's gonna be me. Risharaj, hello beep beep. Beep beep, do you want to say hi? Hi. Oh, good boy. Where's a good boy? Risharaj, you're doing web dev. Cool. Sebi, you finished the tic-tac-toe. Nice. What language? Python? Fisha. You spent most of it practicing tennis serves. You're outdoors. That's pretty cool. That is definitely a very good, a very different way of spending a study session. That's really cool though. Mm, ban gamer MR. What did gamer MR do? How do you? I actually don't know how to ban people. Uh, oh, I see. I can ban people from the side. Oh, okay. Well, if they say that again, then I will ban them. I should. Oh, you can also make people mods. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me know if someone wants to be a mod for the chat. I will add you as a mod. Although I feel like we are a very close-knit group of people, and generally nobody is being very mean or spammy. So I'm really happy about that. Um, Sebi, it's time for assignments. Yeah. It was 6, right? So now it's around 8 o'clock your time. You got this. Still got a good couple hours or so left. I think you can do a lot. Andromeda, you're doing good. Yes. I think we're all doing good. Aroa, you finished the initial testing for your NLP project. Very cool, very cool. NLP is a really cool field. Window, how to learn SQL fast. I have a video about how I passed my SQL interview from scratch in 11 days. If you're doing interviews, I would recommend doing something like that. Do check that out. And if you just want to learn SQL, I think mode.com is free. It's amazing. If you just go through all of those and then start building projects, you'll learn SQL very quickly. SQL is a super easy language to learn. So especially if you know other programming languages like Python or Java or something like that, you'll quickly find that SQL is really, really simple in comparison. Wouldn't take long. For Jeff, it's tennis court outside. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. It actually snowed again in Chicago yesterday. I'm thinking you can play tennis and then with the sun shining down and tropical. That sounds so nice. Where are you anyway? Are you in a place? I guess like you have to be in a place that isn't super cold if you can still go out and play tennis. So jealous. Abhishek, you finished your dashboard creation for the internship. Cool, very cool. Dashboarding, very crucial skill. Moonlight, make beep Luke. Sorry, I scroll too quickly as well. Yeah, Moonlight, you're doing IT homework. Let's do it. Rishraj, what time is it? It's 6:01 p.m. here. I'm at 9:34 a.m. Frigeron, it's a bit chilly, but gets warm fast. Sounds really nice. Dark ass. Your name is funny. Cat eating device. You mean device eating cat, maybe? Moonlight, you're developing mobile. Cool. Android or iOS? And Sebi was in Python. Cool. Oh, mods. Cool. I'll add you guys as mods. Let me figure out how to do that. I'm gonna add people that I've seen before. Who I like, because there's some of you guys who consistently show up, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm gonna just like start off by adding people who I recognize. Okay, let me know if it changes anything. I don't. What can mods do? I'm actually not sure. I probably have to figure that out. But the Luke, I made you a mod. Rishraj, I think. Yeah, I made you a mod as well. Golden Eagle Charm. Why you no study? Oh, good point. You called me out there. Yeah, I really wanted to finish writing the SQL course. So I'm using this time to do that instead. But I promise Friday we're gonna be back to studying ML, and then next week we'll be back to doing stocks and ML. Let's see. Window, you just finished analyzing in change supply chain game first round. I have no idea what that means, but that sounds very intense. Dark ass, I haven't seen you around before. Is this your first time? I would make you a mod, but I literally don't. I haven't seen you before. Or am I just being really blind and you've been around and I've just been awful? Have you been around here, Darkcast? Other people confirm. Mods, can you confirm for me? Has he been around? I assume you're a him. You might be a she. I won't assume gender here. Shani, hey, you're from India. Harry, does anyone know how to create a radar chart in Tableau? Do you guys want to know a secret? I don't know how to use Tableau. Yeah, I really don't. It's my dirty little secret. I refuse to use two things, Excel and Tableau. Yushio, I think you've been around here. Actually, no, I can't tell. Has Yushio been around? Y'all have to confirm for me. Um, okay, so I need to be okay. Sebi, moderate the chat and ban or redact spam and other content which makes you go. Ooh, okay, so I need to be careful. This is like significant. Okay, I know Luke has been around. I know Rishraj has been as well. So you guys are gonna have to let me know if people have been around or not, and I can make them mods. With great power comes great responsibility. Not sure I can handle mod powers. Well, I trust you, Luke. I clearly trust you. All right. Andromeda, thanks for joining. Bye. Go do homework. Yeah, if you can join on Friday, we will chat then. Sebi, you got a student subscription for free but haven't touched Tableau. Yeah, I think I managed to get away with not touching Tableau because I'm a data scientist and not a data analyst. I think you're a data analyst, you have to do visualization using Tableau. So I'm just gonna keep procrastinating that for a while. Although for Excel, I really don't like Excel. It's really annoying because people like to send like especially product managers, they really like to send me Excel files, like or spreadsheets and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like clicking things. I think that's my problem. Like Excel is not difficult to use, but I don't like clicking different buttons. And then if you like, screw up a cell or something, then everything else gets screwed up, and then you have to like figure out where you screwed it up. Yeah. That's why I don't like using Excel. I like doing things programmatically as much as possible. Luke, you played with Tableau for about an hour. I'll learn more if it is a requirement for a job I applied for. Yeah, I think that's a very good strategy. If it says requires Tableau, then go do Tableau. Damien, it was snowy. It was cold and snowy yesterday. Did you brave the elements and ride your bike? I haven't actually been able to ride my bike for like the past 3 days because I got a puppy and puppy needs so much attention, cannot be left alone. So I haven't actually biked. I haven't worked out at all for the past 3 days. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a bike ride today or tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. Fija. Excel haters unite. Yes. Yes. Can we just make Excel like not a thing anymore? At least in data science. Let's just do things programmatically. Okay, to be fair though, I get the use of tables. If you don't have a lot of data, I understand like why it would be useful to have it in a spreadsheet so you can like see all of it, I guess. But if you're doing anything that has to be reproducible, I think Excel is just like not a good way of doing it at all. Rishraj, you were learning data analyst from Free Code Camp and they preferred Python R for data analysis than any other tools. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So I think data analyst roles, they do a bit of Python. Like the Google certificate, the Google Data Analytics certificate came out and I kind of went through that. I was pretty excited. There's like some really good sections for data scientists as well actually, but noticed that they used R for data analyst role and focused a lot more on like spreadsheets and SQL. Yeah. There is definitely a lot of overlap between data science and data analytics though. Damien, yes, I am a good puppy mom. Frija, Fijan. I never say your name properly. But let's just do all typing VS Code. Yeah, why not? VS Code. Excel should just be for looking, not for editing. I agree. Hashtag down with Excel. Let's do it. Let's do hashtag down with Excel. Yeah, I don't think you should use Excel for anything other than looking at data. Luke, I need to go for a hike today. It should be a nice day out here. It's still kind of chilly this morning though. Oh, hike sounds so nice. I'm so jealous that you live in a place that you can go on a hike. Like I assume that you live somewhere where there are mountains close by. Yeah, I really like going on hikes too. Cool. Let me answer a couple questions and then I'm gonna head out and make sure that my puppy hasn't pooped himself 3 times since I left. Save. Do you think a portfolio in data science can get someone a job if the portfolio is not built for enterprise companies, but the portfolio is enterprise level? Um, I don't really know what you mean by not built for enterprise companies. How do you build a portfolio for enterprise companies specifically? I think a portfolio in data science is always a good idea. Sometimes it's not necessary to have one depending on what your background is. But there's never a reason to that it's bad to have a portfolio, especially if you come from a pretty non-traditional background. It's always a good idea. And I would make the portfolio a pretty good distribution of all the skill sets that a job would be looking for. Again, not sure what you mean by enterprise companies, but I would do something like have a SQL project or an end-to-end project with a web app that's being built in SQL Server. I would also have some data cleaning stuff like a project from probably Python from scratch. And then I would also include some projects that are just like kind of more either like passion projects or geared towards, I'm trying to think. Yeah, and then I would also include like a few passion projects just to show what your interests are. I think it's you kind of have to think through what a good portfolio would look like that represents your interests and also is able to showcase all the skill sets that you have. Like the general rule of thumb, if you're doing a project for a portfolio, have a front end to it, like have some sort of visualization, where if you're doing it in a notebook, make it like look good, like because that's like as a finished product, nobody's gonna actually like, go through your code or anything like that. So it's important to have it presented in such a fashion that it looks professional. Yeah, and generally if you're doing projects, you should just do it through like end-to-end projects are always better than if you just do like small segments of stuff. It's a lot more robust, it showcases all the skill sets that you have. Luke, oh, Ricardo, do you know anyone who transitioned from being a data scientist to being a machine learning researcher? That's a hard transition. Usually, if you want to do that, you either have a lot of industry experience and you learn all the math stuff by yourself, which is extremely difficult, or you go back to school and get a PhD. So not really. Yep. And Pratham, I'm good. How are you? Luke, you're in Silicon Valley, but there are lots of nice parks with hiking/biking trails within driving distance. Ooh, well, I'll be there soon. That sounds good. Nice parks with hiking and biking trails. I don't really drive. I just got my driver's license after procrastinating for 10 years, but I love hiking and biking a lot. Cool. All right. I'm gonna head out, you guys. Thanks so much for joining. It was awesome. I'm so happy that so many of you guys actually joined so consistently. It really makes me so happy and is also super motivating as well. I hope it was a good study session. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great day.